As an actor for over 20 years. I started my career doing the stage, I've done a lot of awkward jobs in my younger days. I was a dancing mouse. I did singing telegrams. I worked at SeaWorld and Universal Studios and a number of other places before I got my first television job, which was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So I originated the character of Zack, the Black Ranger, whose specialty was hip-hop keto, a dance style of my own, and I donned the power of the Mastodon for my power. He was my Megazord, which was pretty cool. After I had the Rangers, I've done a number of other jobs. Everything. I was on a couple of different series. I was on a series called Space Cases.
On Nickelodeon?
On Nickelodeon, yeah, absolutely. I played the character Harlan Band. Which was a...
Kind of like Star Trek Voyager?
Absolutely. It was kind of like a Star Trek for kids. And I was Captain Kirk. Yeah. Of that. So that was pretty cool. I left that show and went on to do a show with Aaron Spelling, the late Aaron Spelling, called Malibu Shores. And one of the coolest things about that job is I got to hang out at Aaron Spelling's house all the time. I used to go over there to the mansion and hang out with Randy and Tori and swim in the pool and bowl in the bowling alley downstairs and play with the pinball machines that Mr. Spelling had of the various shows he'd done, which was pretty exciting. Then I went on from there to do a number of guest star shows and recurrings on different shows like Moesha and Off-Center comedy, The Shield, which was a hour-long drama show on FX. Actually, when I was working on the show, the lead actor, he won a... Michael Chiklis, yes. He won a Golden Globe while I was working with him. And that was really exciting to work on that show. Most recently, I've been working on a few other projects. I have an episode that I got started on coming on December 1st called Prime Suspect. So you guys look out for me on that. And I have an episode of Pair of Kings, which is a Disney show that's coming out as well. And I just finished, I have a couple of films coming out. One called Speed Demons, which is a vampire film, and I am a vampire hunter. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of like my own version of Blade.
Yeah.
And another film is kind of a dark noir type film. It's called Man Without a Head with Taryn Manning. So I've been busy doing a lot of different things, including voiceover work. Everything from looping. I've looped on, I don't know, maybe 50 different films and different TV shows. Everything from Everybody Hates Chris to Secret Lives of American Teenagers to I just did Criminal Minds the other day, and a few films that are coming out or that have just recently come out. Moneyball with Brad Pitt. I'm doing a film next week. I forget the name of it. Anyway, so that's kind of an introduction of who I am and what I've been doing, and I'm pretty much an actor. That's my profession. I also sing and I dance. I have a degree in musical theater, so I've done stage, singing, and dancing. I don't do that so much anymore, but I do enjoy it. So at this point, I'd like to see if anybody has any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer. Questions, anybody? Yes.
What were the challenges of working on a non-union with Power Rangers?
The challenges of working on a non-union show, specifically the Power Rangers. Working on a non-union show, the difference is when you are on a SAG show, Screen Actors Guild is the name of the union. It's a professional union for professional actors. And there are rules that the company has to abide by, including payment and dressing rooms and breaks and so forth and so on. When you're working on a non-union show, you have none of those rules that apply. So basically, the producers of the show can make you do pretty much whatever they want you to do. And you don't really have as many rights as an actor, or you don't get the pay scale that an actor is accustomed to. One of the things about being an actor is jobs are few and far between, because it's a very competitive industry. Only 15% of all actors, all professional actors that are actors in the SAG, Screen Actors Guild, make a living. That's not are famous and rich, that's make a living. So it's a very difficult industry to be involved with. 3% are the wealthy people like Tom Cruise and Will Smith, and the guys that are balling, big balling. I'm trying to get there one day. But the problem with one of the issues with being on a non-union show is you work late hours, long hours. Sometimes we were working anywhere from a 10 to 12-hour, 14-hour day. We would shoot 4 episodes every 2 weeks, and our dressing rooms were okay, but when we were out on set, when we were out on location, we didn't always have nice trailers to stay comfortable and cool in. Sometimes we were doing it where we were jumping out of the van and shooting and jump back in the van and running. All right, we're gonna get this shot down here in Santa Monica. We don't have a permit. Jump out, run, and do it, and get back in the van. It's kind of crazy, right? And you would not expect that from a company that was making $1 billion off of a show that was doing really well. But that is what it is, and that was part of the process. Next question.